The power of a teacher who really loves you, who makes you feel like you as a whole person must be known and valued. You belong in a community where you are cherished, where you are loved and they are excited to see you every time you walk in the door is invaluable.
We know the students in the classroom, of course, but we know the students on the athletic field. We know the students on stage in a play. We know the students walking down the hallway. We know every single facet of their lives. And they get to know ours too, which could be good or bad.
Working with teenagers is wildly unpredictable, but in all of the best ways. And I think you can be surprised every day with what you might find. Whether it be an improvement by a student or a joke or some new slang that we're supposed to know to stay hip and cool. Students are really great and really kind, and they just make every day more enjoyable and make coming to work fun.
I see those small triumphs in class every day. I think it really helps students to grow their self-esteem and their confidence.
There are times where students don't feel like they can do engineering and design work. I was making a presentation to go to school night and a mother raised her hand and said, "This sounds wonderful, but my daughter can't build anything." And I said, "Well, let's see what happens, and then we'll talk after like the outcome of the bottle rocket project."
Coaching is special to me because you get to see students grow and thrive and excel and surprise themselves every day.
I teach because I feel that there is so many times that students just need that person to push them.
Don't tell any of my athletes, but I feel similarly about field hockey. The push, pass, and the pull are not near and dear to my heart, but watching kids be able to grow as a result of a sport is near and dear to my heart.
And they, at the beginning, said, "We cannot do it. This is too hard, too complicated." And I said, "Trust me, all of you can do it by the end of this chapter."
It's wonderful to introduce something, but then to see them really grasp onto it and really ask a lot of questions and be searching for information. You can see when they're processing and when they're curious.
When a student says, "Oh," I could tell that that's when a student really fully understands and grasps.
Finally, they got it!
And you see this glow, this light, this positivity that you just don't really get to see on a normal basis, and it's just like a spark. And that to me is that moment of pure joy and pure acceptance of who they are and really finding their own voice.
After researching and then designing on paper and then building and then testing it, this student was very excited about the project and very excited about the outcome of her bottle rocket.
3, 2, 1. Please.
I think seeing students grow and leave your team or classroom or group better than they entered is one of the best feelings in the world. You know that they grew over those 4 years. They became a better version of themselves. They found success. They surprised themselves. They found things that they didn't know they could do. Seeing students who find their passion is very rewarding, and knowing that they know they have the skills in place to go do whatever they want to accomplish, I think is really great.
Say that she hit the nail on the head when she said we had such a fun class. I was her daughter's buddy when I was a senior in high school, so it was kind of great to get to know her daughter and her husband outside of having Lee Lauscher. So I just want to let her know that I miss her and I miss that time in class because it truly was one of my highlights of North Shore.
First, I tell her that she's an incredible person. I would really miss her. She just emits a lot of positivity to anyone that's around her, and I will enjoy all those times we shared lifesaver gummies after a game.
I would just say I'm really gonna miss you, and thank you so much for my time with you. And you always, if I was having a bad day, I could easily just go to you and you would know just the right thing to say and just how to make me get back up again and just have a good day.
I would really just want to say thank you for so many things. I spent a lot of time in that theater room, and it was always a safe space where I knew I could go. I knew I would be supported, and she has supported me in all sorts of different things, and she's always so excited to hear what I'm doing, and it's wonderful to have that support.
They help me when I need help. That they always give me hope when I get hurt. Quiet choosings. They let us pick our species at quiet choosings. We get to pick where we play, and we bring out toys. I put the buttons on the snowman and the correct hat. It's very active. I get to help her a lot by helping her work and helping her carry stuff that are too heavy for her.
So Dred Grayboys, he arrived at North Shore in 8th grade. He was placed in my advisory. So I've kept in touch with him all these years because he impacted my life, I think, as much as I've impacted his.
Well, first of all, I'd say, Mr. Block, I love you. You're my role model in so many ways. He's probably like my third favorite adult, or maybe tied for first with my parents. Thanks so much for everything. Really, you have changed my life in so many ways, and I'm so grateful for our friendship and our relationship, and grateful to know you. Thanks for everything, and yeah, I love you, Mr. Block.